I made a post earlier, and it was about being spiritual, about living spiritual, and about making that your choice. The post wasn't about different modalities or about learning different things. We all have learned many things in our lives through the education system, through our self learning, through conversations with others. Well, when it comes to spirituality, and for me, spirituality encompasses everything: nature, us, the realm we live in, energies, frequencies, magnetic frequencies. It's all, I believe that's all spirituality. It's not an organized religion, it's very personal. It's what we experience ourselves. So, my post wasn't about everything that I believe encompasses spirituality, but the post was about our own personal commitment and choice to living a spiritual life, to being very mindful of how we spend our money. Like when we purchase something, who are we purchasing it from? What are their values? What went into creating what we purchase, whether it's a service, maybe groceries, lessons. Look beyond just what's being provided when the money transfers from your hand to their hand, because that's what you're supporting. It sounds a lot easier than it really is, because as a society, I believe we've gone too far to the one side. We have to pull it back to the middle way. It doesn't have to be either or, one way or the other, but there should be a common path where it's beneficial to everyone. So, spirituality is being aware of how we live our lives, a daily commitment to doing something, reading something motivating, maybe singing, getting outside in nature, being aware of our actions and how they'll be received. I guess it's about morals and values, just and upright living. To me, that's what makes us spiritual. It doesn't have to be crystals and singing bowls. It's whatever helps you to become a better person and to help other people become better people. It's unfortunate that in this day and age, we have to think about being spiritual. I believe 300 or 400 years ago, people were generally more spiritual, more connected, living more as the beings that God created. God created us in His image. In understanding that completely, we should be living different lives. We shouldn't be so dependent on the materialistic things that we have become familiar with, and we call it a way of life. Again, I'm not advocating one way or the other, but let's try and find balance. Balance between it all, and a means to help us all live better lives. without fear. Let's look to each other as family. As I've mentioned before in my videos, wave to people. If you pass them in the sidewalk, just say hello, good morning, good day. Well, let's reestablish communication. That's one big step on the way to being spiritual. These are just some thoughts that I wanted to share on spirituality from the way I see it. One of the biggest influences in my life has been getting outside in nature. Nature on many levels helps us get back to where we should be. We don't even have to be aware of it. You know, touching, feeling, thinking, these are just one small part of who we are. If we interact in nature, the trees benefit us, the sun benefits us, everything benefits us, and we in turn return it. We give back as we receive. I just wanted to share a few thoughts. You know, if you have questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And I look forward to sharing with you more in the future.